just say it's very interesting. In fact, I told Jess today we need to start designing our family crest.
Nice. You need to get a couple more wives and start the thing. Start it so the children of those different wives can be arranged in a marriage and have a really strong family bond.
I wonder how Paige feels about that.
I don't know. I'll ask her. I'm sure she's fine with you doing it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking Jess is not on board.
Jess is not on board? All right. No. There's I have a playlist called Bloodlines on the DITRH channel. I'll try to include it in the show notes. There's probably 5 or 6 videos in there. If you watch them, you're gonna have a whole new view of reality again. Again, I'm not promoting this. I'm just saying I don't see a way this is wrong.
Yeah, and the whole concept of kind of marrying within the family,
into the fray,
being not only the name of the bloodline, like the royalty. I'm not approaching this just like Dave. I love it. I looked into it. All of the elites, they all do it. All the Game of Thrones, and when they watch that, all of these families, they all have their bloodline pure. If anyone knows blood over intent, where
good boy.
Blood is the most powerful substance on the world, you write your intentions down, you put a couple drops of blood on it, and then you post it publicly. It's supposed to have a lot of power in this crazy, strange, fake world we live in. And I'm not denying that that's not true. I mean, I've seen evidence where, blood over intent does something. I don't even know if you're supposed to do it. Maybe it's super bad. I don't know. But I think the elite have convinced us to always dilute our...
I don't know. It just canceled it. YouTube doesn't like when I talk about flat earth stuff or talk about actual truth or whatever.
I am struggling
I'm
on
guessing.
a segue from bloodlines to star time lapses, though I'm sure the two are related somehow. I'll just say we were talking about how I don't know that star trails should work on a globe because of how many different directions we're moving at the same time.
Just taking that away, just taking the spinning motion. So imagine you're laying down with your head literally on the axis, exactly in the North Pole. You're looking up at Polaris, and the world is spinning around very fast. Star trails. Everything will circulate. Now you slide yourself down halfway down to the equator, and you're getting up and you're looking towards the North Pole. Nothing's moving. The Earth is still, and then the Earth is turning to the left. I think what you're going to see is all of the stars, including Polaris, move to the right, move in the opposite direction because you're moving. So they're not going to make it's not the stars above are going to go one direction and the stars below Polaris are going to go the other direction. They're all going to move relative to where you are in the same direction.
Even if they murdered our folks.
Yeah. And so then on top of that, we're spiraling and spinning and orbiting. None of that makes any sense. But just that spinning, the only place that you can see circular star trails is exactly the curved line heading in the same direction. That's my opinion. Again, optics is all the sun moving farther away from us, and you had a few awesome sunset videos. And Mitchell actually had a question as to whether or not you've been able to bring it back with the people now, similar like we've done, like with the boats that supposedly go over the cross. Yeah, so again, just as we were talking in the beginning about how the sunset, you can't bring a celestial object back. You can bring a terrestrial object like a boat. When that airplane moves around the building, no matter if you have a Hubble telescope, you can't see through the building and bring the airplane back. So when the sunset is on, Get underneath it, so it gets squished down on that.
Jared and I talked about the other day, and I came from Nate Mostly.
You and Jared are still talking?
we are. We're real men, and we can handle it.
Are you suggesting that Bob?
I'm not suggesting that at all. They're friends. There's no problem. It's a little frustrating. I really enjoy doing TFR with Jared. I just respect him a little less now because of his mental ability to understand. Yeah, his density is more dense.
Right.
Yeah. So he definitely would hit the ground first. Okay. Some people say if you cut my head off, it would rise upwards. Okay. So let me ask you: have you heard the in the distance thing that Nathan Oakley come up with?
I have not.
All right. So you have a perfectly flat floor, like a Home Depot brand new cement floor that goes on forever. Giant,
Nice big industrial building. Got it.
So you have a camera sitting on the floor, very close to the floor, and you have a brick, a regular brick, red brick, and you move it farther and farther and farther away. Will there be a point where you can no longer see that brick?
I would say yes.
Absolutely. It disappears due to angular resolution, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What if you stack 5 bricks on top of that? Would you now be able to see those? Those additional 4 bricks?
Okay, now put Bloodshine's
At the
mask
point
on
that
one
the
of the
one
dead
brick
bodies by
disappears,
the
you
door.
probably would
That should
see
be enough to fool them into
bricks
letting you in.
2, 3, 4, 5 maybe.
Correct. And if you moved it farther and farther away, would brick number 2 eventually disappear?
Boys, I want
This
you to be
proves
my
that things
roommate.
disappear from the bottom up. Sure.
Nice.
Isn't that good?
Here with me.
That's great.
I would like to take full credit for that, but I can't.
She's dead! The Vault Beat killed
Something
Bloodshot!
else that's coming up, David. You and I are going on a TV podcast.
Oh, yes, the Doobie Life podcast.
I do mean No Space Life podcast because they don't believe in space.
Right, we're doing that tomorrow. Let's now, and the host of the Doobie podcast is...
No, you
Oh, Mitchell from Australia.
Mitchell from Marco, left the right voicemail.
That's right, Ricky Mitchell.
I'm gonna put his voicemail in the upcoming stream.
That is like 100% true.
So I was thinking we could
And like the royal thing, they actually would have like one guy would have like 12 wives and get them all pregnant.
Yeah, I think it's so. First of all, their podcast is Don't Mind, right? But call it Doobie Life.
yeah, it's Don't Life without the space.
Right. Doobie, no space. Doobie, no space.
chew them to bits!
So we both only refer to it as the Doobie podcast. Okay?
Because like,
He gets 1 point for any time you bring up his logo, like the word instead of Paul. Okay. Okay? Because it does. At first glance, it looks like food. It tastes like food. Looks like a black yeah. Okay. Got it. Mitchell really looks like Michelle, doesn't it? Pretty close. So whenever I send him a message and I write his name, I always put 1 L, and it drives him absolutely insane. So that's hard to do on an audio podcast. But whenever you address him, you have to say,
Now that that
Michelle,
skeleton maniac
Michelle.
is dead, get me out
And
of
then when
here!
he says, why are you, if he brings it up, just say, it's me. I'm calling you by your name. Yeah. You have what?
but yeah, that's really funny.
You got a point for every time you say Michelle.
Now that you got me out,
Point for Michelle.
it's
point
time
for
to
Doobie,
tell you
point
that my
for
full
Poop.
name is Naoko
Poop on the plane line.
Katagawa.
Okay.
Yeah. My dickbag brother had all my siblings murdered by Tyrene Calypso. I'm the only one left. Just so you know, I'm not like my brother. Dude's a psychopath, and he definitely wants me dead. As soon as I realized what my brother was doing, I tried to disappear on Promethea, found a dead Atlas soldier, and stole his gear. Then I got captured by the COV. I got
But yeah, it's really unique to like think about like
just for my last name. But if you see my put a bullet in that.
that's how it was. Like with Noah and that, like Noah had 3 sons. They all had 3
I don't
wives.
want it anymore, so it's all yours, Valentine. No offense, but I hope I never see you again. Seriously.
But yeah, it's really like that's how Noah started off. So he had 3 children, himself and his wife. So he had 3 boys and 3 girls. Not had 3 girls, but there was 3 wives. Each one of them wives had half-bloods. Because, you know, if like the first son's kids were doing the second brother's kid, they'd be half-bloods. But then the bloodline would stay pure, as in like the bloodline wouldn't spread. So when people say, well, that's incest. Half-blood is not. Incest doesn't actually truly exist because people screw their cousins all the damn time. They really do. Especially if they're high in society. 100% they do. They screw their sisters all the damn time. It's not the worst thing ever to keep bloodlines where they are. Like people say, well, they'll become, you know, they'll have birth defects and stuff like that. That still hasn't been proven either. None of that stuff's been proven. Why? Because people don't understand where it all comes from. The people themselves, because, oh, well, these people are doing this, these people are doing this. You do that stuff all the damn time.
Pathetic end for a pathetic creature.
Because blood matters, because blood is genetic.
There. How are your last breaths going?
I mean, like, they might get more wives, but they have the same man, so they keep the same name. Because like, there was one guy that said, you know, because he has a good business, he makes a lot of money, and he said, yeah, why would I not have 5 wives? No, I can take care of all 5 families, and because I have the money to be able to do it, I can make 5 families massively fucking wealthy and be happy with them just because I do have the money. That just means that my families are going to be smarter than that, and their generations are going to be smarter than that, so everyone's going to be smarter than that because generations are going to keep on being smart. That's why people always want to throw that down. Like, oh, it's so bad. So the truth is, you are already attracted to similar genetics. But people say if you have a daughter and your daughter's gonna date someone that's like your father, like her father. That's like the result. It's genetics, purely genetics. Like, I'll date someone that's like my mom. To a certain extent. Like my mom doesn't mean that everything's gonna be picture perfect like my mom, no. And that's how it is. That's how it always been. Like, say, like... I'm always gonna attract to certain things. Like, there's a couple girls at my job, and I attract the short women. I always like short women. I mean, I don't mind dating a tall girl and that, but, like, my reality is I like a girl that is, like, not super short, but, you know, she's gotta be at least shorter than me. She's the same height as me, it just feels weird. The thing is, most... Actually, I think my battery's going down in this, is it? Yeah, it's almost dead. Most women themselves want someone taller. They want at least 6 inches taller than them. So if they're 6 foot tall, they're going to want at least a 6'4" to 6'6" man. If they're 5'4", they want a, 5'10", a 5'11" man. Being serious, that's how it works. Like this one girl, she was, this is the one girl I talk about a lot. that I screwed around with that Taco Bell nut, she dated the guy that was the same height as her. They were both like 5'5", and she was not attracted to him. She saw him as weak. She saw him as, you know, and she always would make fun of this dude and that, like call him out for stupid shit and that. And the dude was getting torn apart. And I say, no, that's fucking unfair as fuck. I'm like, if you choose to be with the guy, that's your choice, right? Okay, well, if it's your choice to be with the guy, then be with the guy.
I hear you, beast.
Don't sit there and be like, oh, I like this other guy better. Like, you can't just keep on making choices like that. And this one kind of made it kind of like, what the fuck, you serious kind of thing.
Go and meet death.
And like, you just got that point that's kind of like, hey, wow, that's fucked up. Dude wasn't a bad guy. He was cool and that. He was easy to talk. He was actually quite fucking smart, too. I mean, the guy was way too good for her. She was nothing but, you know, kind of just... She wasn't a bad person, but she would be making up bullshit because she didn't like being with that guy. Then be by yourself then. Make your own damn money. Oh, no, I want to have people make money for me. I want to have that because, you know... If she could, she'd probably be on fans only sitting there, you know, shaking her ass and shit. Hey, I'll put it past it. Oh, what the fuck? But yeah, like the more I think about him, I think about that person, I was just like, she's a single mom, which puts her in that notion of like, you know, she had kids with a piece of shit dude. He was a doper and shit. And no, the dude wasn't a good guy. He's a doper and that. You know, she still loves this dude. She still wants to be with this dude. The dude has a girlfriend that she still wants this dude. She still dreams about the dude. She wants all this fucking shit with this dude. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm like, are you? I was like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, the dude's no good for you. That's what happens. You get that shit inside your fucking damn head. You constantly think about it, dude. Constantly be with that dude and that. And this is why you don't get emotional with people. This is why you don't date so many people. This is why you keep your body count as low as possible, because your body count gets too high. You stop being emotional. You stop caring about that. With men too. Men do the same thing. There's no amount of, you know, but for men, it's hard for men to get to that point. And sometimes it's nearly fucking impossible sometimes. I mean, there's a girl at work in that, you know, despite the fact, you know, that we're friends now and stuff like that, you know, she's obese and that, she still gets guys. She's bad, she has a lot of weight on her now, and she still gets guys. Easily, guys will pick her up and do stuff with her. Women don't do that with me. They will never pick me up. They're too scared to because they don't know how to. This is why it's always good to talk about these things and that. And like it blows my mind. Like women don't know how to talk to a man unless they practice talking to a man. Like they just don't know. They're like, oh, I'm used to everybody talking to me because I'm cute. Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about how you look. It doesn't matter to me. If you have a good personality, if I say something, you're all like, I'll be like, no, that's not attractive. I won't date you. Like the overnight girl I talk to every now and again, you know, on the phone. I talk to her a lot at work because we work together. You know, I'll be like, you know, I'm really starting to like her now. Like, do I like everything about her? No, I don't necessarily know. I don't like everything about her, not. Just because, you know, she's got a tiny bit of body count. She doesn't have a massive body count.
Why do you smell like brains and fried circuitry? You know what, I don't
know. Call Reese, let him know you got the job done.
You know, but I'm really starting to like her in that. You know, I'm just like get closer in that. And like, I see that we might have some things in common. You know, I mean...
Welcome in. There's no Wi-Fi. Cool. Very cool. Now hit the bell. That should reboot the shop or whatever. And my facial flare. Voila.
But yeah, that's what it is. That's what I noticed. I'm like...
Shop's powered up. Can we get that coffee now, barista bot?
Oh man, no can do. We're like an eco-friendly shop, you know, so you'll have to supply your own to-go cup.
Well, bollocks. Wait, I know. There's a Malawan commander who's always got a travel mug on him. See if you can track him down. Honestly, that caffeinated sewer juice Malawan calls coffee is practically a war crime on its own. I just want that commander's mug. Take out some of the rank and file to draw out the commander. That mug is mine.
Looks like the coffee break's over, boys. Let's get 'em.
I like your enthusiasm, Beast. Rip them to shreds.
But yeah, like... I have to talk to her more than that.
How are your last breaths, eat them alive!
Now pick up the mug! Wait, what does it say? World's greatest commander. That is so totally mine! I'm the coffee commander now!
You killed my coffee runner! No big loss, but you stole my mug, and I will have it back! I am the one and only coffee commander!
Oh man, we're so bloody close. I can almost taste that Arcturian super black already. Hurry back to the shop, come on!
But yeah, you know what's so funny is like we look at like how intelligent people were 100 years ago compared to now. It's like we're officially like the stupidest fucking people in the world. I did get a little tick. What is that? Get a mosquito bite? Mosquito bite. Yeah, I'm being dead serious. Like compared to most people like in the world, and that there's like maybe like 5% people actually are, or 2% people actually are massively intelligent enough to like talk to and have conversations with. Because like open-mindedness is the hardest thing to have. Because most people do not have open-mindedness. Most people are just fucking
one is assaulting the shop.
stupid.
Damn it, can't you leave me just one good thing, Malawan? Just one cup of goddamn coffee!
Whoa.
shut up and get us the coffee.
Sure. Don't bust an aneurysm or whatever. Just show me that to-go cup and I'll fill it up for you. Cool, locally sourced, righteous. Now hold on.
I do not have all day.
Whatever, man. You can't rush perfection.
Just let the bot do his work. It'll be so worth it.
And you're welcome. Have a lovely day. Or don't. Your call.
Yes! Finally! Bring that coffee here.
I can feel the intensity of your need from here.
Hey, we've all got our vices.
No, bitch, you crazy. The bitch crazy. I mean, I get it. I do like coffee and that. If I could have a whole pot of coffee right now, I probably would. I'd take a mean fucking shit, though. Coffee's a lot different than G Fuel. Because G Fuel's got he's got a little bit of other stuff in there. A lot of focus and shit. Oh, their quality's crap. Oh, I'm about to take a shit, man. I gotta drop ass pretty soon. Oh.
You are my favorite person. This was so necessary.
She is really fucking out there.
Hey, Atlas boys! Rise and Grind's back in business and the coffee's on me!
Oh, hell yeah! For real? Thanks, alright? Give up the log, Bolter! I'll never stop pursuing it!
Ah, bollocks! Malawan's here. Come on then, let's show him what a little caffeine does for our morale.
Good.
The chaos!
Guess I gotta take matters into my own hands! Let's do this, Bolter!
Get fucked, bro. Nice. Perfect.
We did it! Hell yes!
Well done, Vault Hunter. Now come on over for a well-earned reward.
Where the fuck's she at? Oh, she's still out there. Awesome, got there.
They might look small, but they're actually just far away.
Yeah, I like the double shot one better though.
Your business is always appreciated.
Hey, Vault Hunter! Did you get the data from Gigamind? Give it.
I have it, but you must promise to help us get to the vault.
Oh, Yeah, that. It's just I'm super busy with this whole invasion thing. Any other time, it is Vault o'clock, baby. But I've got my company to look out.
Perhaps my beast would enjoy this brain as a snack.
Wait. Oh, okay, fine. I rebuilt Atlas from almost nothing, and I will do anything to keep Malawan from taking that away. I swear on this company's future that I will help you find and open the vault.
That's as good a promise as any, killer. Give the man what he needs. I have never seen Reese squirm like that. You're really something, Vault Hunter.
Standing right here, hologram can still hear you, and Hollow Reese has feelings.
Okay. Where the fuck is she at?
Man, this guy has everything up in there. Troop movements, supply lines, scouting data. Looks like Malawan's been searching for fragments of the vault himself. He's got some leads. Planet
There she
called
is.
Venus.
Venus. Perfect. Vault Hunter, come up to Sanctuary.
Great work. Do that. Reese.
Okay. Shit. I'm gonna turn on the podcast again. I'm gonna go.
I got another one. How about anytime either one of us praises Mark Sargent overly praises Mark Sargent for anything, that's 5 points. Okay?
I love it. How about anytime we say the Flat Earth podcast?
How about this? Anytime either one. Well, that's a point for either one of us.
Okay.
But anytime I say Woketown, I get a point. Anytime you mention the Flat Earth Sun and Moon clock, you get a point.
Okay.
All right.
Great. Okay.
Anything else?
I think we should try to get like 500 points or something. I think we should wait to release this.
Oh no! This is coming out after his. After
Okay.
his is recorded, this will come out.
Okay, great.
Okay.
That's awesome. I'm trying to think what else. I think those are some good. I'm gonna have to study those so I'm ready, and I'll have my tally sheet.
All right, maybe we come up with a couple other items before then.
I just think anytime we mention the Flat Earth podcast being the award-winning, the best podcast out there, while we're on someone else's podcast, I think can only be a good thing.
Absolutely. Okay, that's a good one. Yes, love that. All right, let's take a quick break, and we have 20 some odd speak pipes. Let's burn through them super fast. What do you say?
All right, let's do it. We'll be back.
All right.
The Flat Earth Podcast. You want to leave a digital voicemail for us? Head over to theflatearthpodcast.com. Click on the blue link that reads, "Got a question? Send us a message."
You can do it from your iPhone or from your computer. First time you do it on your cellular phone, you'll have to download a little app. But after that, you can leave us all kinds of messages. If you want to be anonymous, you can make up a name, make up an email address. We don't care. We just want to hear what you have to say.
We'll do our best to play or answer these questions and comments on future episodes right here on the Flat Earth Podcast. Download the SpeakPipe app and check us out at theflatearthpodcast.com.
The Flat Earth Podcast. If you're watching this audio on YouTube right now and you're not familiar with the world of podcasting, there's a far better way to listen to the Flat Earth Podcast each and every week.
Think of it like your TiVo or your DVR is to your television. You subscribe to whatever show that you like. Whenever a new episode comes out, it records it, downloads it, and notifies you that there's a new episode for easy listening anywhere. Another great feature on most podcast players is you can speed up if you want to hear stuff even faster, or more importantly, it has a jump back and jump forward 30 seconds so you can skip annoying announcements like this.
We're on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and so many more. If we're not on your favorite podcast app, send us a message and let us know to make sure we will be. The Flat Earth Podcast.
I love the Flat Earth Podcast. You know that. It's so good. And now they tell me, you gotta listen to this one. They show me the picture. Looks like poop on the plane. I say, I don't want to poop on the plane. I don't want pee on the bed. That's not right. But now I understand. It's the Do Me Life podcast. And you know, I like that. Like the Pound Me Too movement. Is this X-rated? Who knows? I'm Donald Trump, and I endorse Poop on the Plains Do Me Life podcast. Take your shots, people. Measles shots, moon shots, whatever.
The Flat Earth Man album is out right now. Oh, this is thinking everything that you have ever seen. Do you still believe we went to the moon? Do you still believe what they're telling you? All you're watching is a puppet show. Yeah, the whole world's a stage. Don't believe in gravity. Ain't no photographs or got somebody tell me why. Welcome to the satellite box. Just another one of them NASA jokes. Don't let them take your mind. Don't let them take your mind, man. There's no such thing as outer space. We made it all up. Yeah, space is fake. Oh, I don't want to talk about NASA ever again. The Flat Earth Man album is out now. I always wanted to be an astronaut. I'll be in space. Or at least that's what I thought.
Hey, it's Mitchell from Australia. Where are you? Like, it's been over a month. I haven't heard from you. I check your podcast page every day. It's just nothing. It's like you've just left. Like, you don't call? You don't write? You're just getting your answering machine again. Is it me? God, it must be me. It's alright. I'm sorry, I always do this. I come on too strong. I try to be overly nice. Like, I'm a nice guy. Just give me another chance. Pick up the phone. I know you're there. I know you're there. Don't hide from me. Pick up the phone. I love you. Bye. Hey, it's me again. Still haven't heard from you. I just can't get you out of my head. You drive me crazy. So all I think about is just you. Dave, is it the transgender thing? Because I don't care, man. If you got an innie or an outie, I still love you the same. I just need to hear that voice. Please come back to me. I saw your mum at the shops the other day. I just didn't know what to say. Just give me an answer. Do you love me or not? Bye. Pick up the phone! You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? I mean, I like his videos, but that's it. That's as far as it goes. He could stick a whole box of tissues up his nose and he still wouldn't have a beautiful nasally voice like you do. I just need you. Come back to me. I love you. Bye. Davey, do you love me? Are you riding? So you never ever leave from beside me. Because I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always, CJ. Do you love...
Baron, make it work for me, will you? This kid's so clever. Kids are clever. But see, and it's...
So that's happening.
That, well, I think it's a plane that is on some type of time schedule, going overhead probably.
I love these people. They're so funny.
Okay, so you saw a corporation that was getting curb stomped by a way bigger and cooler corporation, and you said, I'm going with Team Loser Stash? Come on, work with me here, superfan. This whole beef over the vaults has been getting mondo views, but it's got a shelf life, specifically when you die, so try to keep it going, maybe find some better allies. Just a suggestion.
Thanks, Michelle.
Later.
Point, David.
Point, yeah.
I will check that out, and yeah, there's some. I always say that the ISS, when you see it, is a luminary. Just no different than some of the other luminaries you see.
Captain Rowe, who's been giving me no end of trouble. I haven't been able to pin him down, but I hear he's got a serious
that is some
weakness
sort
for
of
birds.
technology, some sort of airplane or trickery, but not that bright light that we see when we see a global horizon.
Agreed. Just to recap, we have a theory that Mitchell is every single person from Australia.
I am here by the request of Lorelei.
The next one is from...
Bo, it's me! And I've got hungry people back at the base, you get me?
Hold on.
Get you, Lorelei. I so get you. Okay. Those fascist Malawan bastards are using my diner to supply their troops. Stop them. Go on, go in. Kill them all.
When Malawan showed up,
I barricaded myself in my apartment, and I'm not coming out until this war is over, you hear me? But you can help me get the diner up and running, and I can run it remotely from here.
I hear good things about these burgers.
Come on, let's go! It's time to get the diner up and running! Okay, here we are. Let's get some new burgers going. Hit that button and deconstruct those big bad burgers! Yeah!
You know, I'm not sure I'll leave the
Bummer! The Digistructor's out of meat samples! We can't Digistruct any Dynasty burgers without meat samples! Okay,
which will of course help spread the word. And I know Caesar said we done, you guys have followed.
Are those things even edible by your kind?
Trust, I do. I know it sounds vile, but it makes the burgers so damn juicy. There's a rat's den in the trash bin. Go get them!
That are really kind of getting close to be able to do this full time. You and I have other stuff, and we kind of do this as a love, right? But we did come up with an idea, you know, based on this, kind of crowdfunding scenario. Why don't you elaborate?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna actually do it. I think it's a great idea, but the levels that he was talking about, I don't think those quite work for us. We're gonna have, I was thinking 2 or 3 years. Tier 1 is $250,000 a month. For that, you get a 60-second Skype call with both of us. Is that what we agreed on?
Yep, we agreed on.
And then for $500,000 a month, we're going to up that to 3 minutes. That's 3 times as much, right?
It is 3 times as much. And you're only paying twice as much, but you get 3 times as much airtime.
Right, and then on top of that, if you maintain that membership for 6 months, we're going to add an extra minute to that. So it's 4 times tier 1. I think that should do it.
I think that's great. And didn't we decide that, you know, any one of these tiers, they were going to be notified that the podcast was out in 30 to 45 seconds before we actually turned it public?
Tier 1 is 30 to 45 seconds. Tier 2 is going to be 90 seconds to 2 minutes.
Wow.
Right? Before it goes public. Yeah. So they can be the clouds with the first comment.
Now, start by squishing some rat larva.
All right.
Doing that should draw out the angry mama rat, and that's where you'll get a big old rat steak. Juicy.
I was sitting with my grandchildren the other day, and they were watching Ozzy and the cockroaches. Episode 13, the eaters. And the further, very interesting. I thought you learned just too much. I'll learn the cockroaches and the rest with something. I'll tell us the other things as well. And other episodes. And I also watched a little silver film called The Lyrics.
Masterful.
Yes, now bring it back to me.
Passing on what I saw, and I find them helpful. It seems to be a little giveaway and a little sharing that most children won't pick up. Good night. God bless. Bye-bye.
So awesome. I tell you what, when I write a children's book, I'm gonna have to
I love her voice, her horrible microphone. I just love the whole package.
a lot of gain on that mic.
Yeah. Not that we have the best, and we're working out our audio issues every day. We'll check those things out. Thanks for the call.
Hit that button.
Yeah.
Burger Bot. What up, my dude?
Next one is from Frederick.
Negative. Priority 1 directive. Deliver burgers to Malawan Captain Archer Road.
What? Now, chase after it! Lorelei, my burger bot is trying to deliver a meal to that Captain Rowe guy you were talking about.
What? You're joking! Vault Hunter, follow the bot. This is our chance to get that Malawan bastard.
If I'm looking at the sun and all the moon at whatever time that they're look at, and irrespective of how you measure to get there, it's going to be the position that you set, and where do you get your data?
Encountering hostile area. Recalibrating route.
Burger bots aren't designed for combat, so he's glitching out. Take out those Malawans and get him moving again.
This was always your end.
I'm gonna let you take the day, but I know you probably don't know the sponsor who actually developed the app, but you could probably give a little direction on this.
It's actually very simple. The sun is slapped on the hour hand of a 24-hour clock.
Excellent kill, boy.
It goes around the AE map that we use, and wherever the sun is, on
the
that DAV map, sure. Wherever the sun is, it is noon in that place, and you can check it when it's over Sydney. Call up PK. Hey, Sid, what time is it?
More Malawan. Take him out to get the burger bot moving again.
Let the hunt take you.
I'm in Alberta, Canada.
Yeah, so wherever it is, it's noon at that time. I also use, the globe is just a backwards engineering of the flat Earth sky clock. So, the app is the app has been developed long ago. App has been developed Hey, by the way, adding some new features to the app, which actually just went live today for this update notification. We have added a merch store in the settings, and we've added Japanese, and we've added a couple other things. So make sure you check out the merch, find out about our podcast, t-shirts and mugs, all sorts of stuff.
I'm out. Roll,
By the way, when you go to watch I made the Flat Earth Sun and Moon Clock app in Japanese with all Japanese types. I don't believe that's even real. There's no way that even says anything. They're nice little drawings. Japanese is a fake language.
I'll just tell you this. I've been to Japan, and they can apparently read it. And I'll tell you this also.
I think that they memorize things you say, and they just look at that and laugh at you.
Here's something interesting. The word for canopy in Japanese is a combination of the symbol for heaven and the symbol for lid. So heaven's lid is canopy. And in the symbol for lid, on the bottom, is the symbol for dish. I heard you say that one.
Next one is from
This is my perfect.
but that thing weighs 55 kilograms. It's like, I don't understand how people write computer code, but at some point there has just been like a program written to understand code. Like, I don't get
Nice
that.
job taking out that
Everybody
high-value
has
target,
their
Bolt Hunter.
specialty, and there's a lot of things in Flutter that I leave up to the guys that before, and I leave up to other people. I can't do it all. That one is one I can't wrap my head around, but great call. Thanks for that. Yeah. Next one is from Flat Earther McLean.
Hey Dave, Matt. Glovers want to talk about how they feel they can, calculate gravity against the rotation of Earth, and, we all know that with all of the explanation that gravity has to be a living, breathing, completely conscious force to, account for all of its responsibilities, not just on Earth, but, for everything they say it does, from the equator to the poles, and, it's just so variable that it can't make any sense. So I want to take another approach. I took 24,901 miles circumference at the rate of 1,050 miles per hour on the equator at sea level, and divided that by 6, you have 17.5 miles per minute at 8 inches per mile squared. You're going to end up with 204.17 feet per minute is the rate of fall. Divided by 6, you got 3.4 feet per second. So because of the spin of Earth and its curve, the ground is actually dropping 3.4 feet per second, which is about 10 feet every 3 seconds. Like, they're falling off.
Proper kudos for taking out Captain Robot Hunter.
Or,
that burger-grubbing prick has been a right thorn in my arse. But now he's dead. Well done indeed.
And
first
coffee,
now
seconds,
burgers.
Like,
the cornerstones
that's
of civilization.
That's the rate of fall.
Piece by piece, we're really starting to put this
crazier
city
than
back
roller
together.
coasters, no joke.
Thanks for your help.
What do you think?
Crazier than the Kingdom Ka?
I think so. Only you don't get brain damage.
Totally great. If you take that into bigger numbers, it's about a half a mile every 2 minutes. Half a mile every. It's either a half a mile or a mile every 2 minutes. Half a mile every 2 minutes.
That's what I don't get. You know the thing I did about playing tennis on a spinning ball. You're hitting a ball that's independent of the spin of the Earth, and you're telling me that that's not going to have an effect on the ball when you're playing east-west, north-south, when you're playing at the equator, where the spin is faster. The spin is faster. Or when you're playing up in northern Alberta, which I started playing some tennis up here, and the courts play pretty similar to the way the courts play down there.
Hello there,
I haven't
Hunter.
really noticed the fact that I'm not spinning as fast up here. It's crazy.
None of it makes sense in reality, but people are so brainwashed that they can't think it through.
Right. Like, I'm at the 55th parallel, and that's pretty high up. I'm literally spinning, I think, less than half the speed that I would be spinning at the equator.
Do you feel more stable?
I feel a lot more stable. I don't know if it's everything, but something about it is more stable.
All right. The next one is from Susie.
Be up on the bridge when you're ready.
Not spinning, rocketing, or orbiting through space. I saw on Facebook. I can't find it on your website. Can you tell me where to find it on your website?
Okay, I believe I sent her an email. That's my 5-minute video, not orbiting, not spinning, not rocketing through space.
Is that the one that went nuts on Facebook?
Yeah, we got a couple million views on it. I will link it in the show description. It's a great one. It was actually featured on the app not too long ago under a different name. Actually, the reason she couldn't find it is because YouTube blocked it. They made it so you couldn't share it anywhere. You couldn't share it, like you take the link off YouTube, put it on Facebook, wouldn't post. Isn't that crazy? So I had to re-upload it under another name.
A jungle
and,
of
I will
concrete
link
and
that in
Atlas is on its last gasp.
Wow, interesting. One thing I did need to bring up was I once spoke at Northwest Calgary, and you had told me that in my speech I got $5 every time I mentioned your name or the app. And I mentioned your name right at the beginning, like I usually do, but I forgot to mention the app. And my buddy from Calgary, Adrian, you probably met him at a couple of, you've been at all the FDICs. He
he asked a question. I was trying to explain how the sun.
Look at this shit.
He asked a question. Hey, is there an app that explains all that?
Look at his face. It looks really cool, doesn't it? But what the fuck is this?
So he set you up for that. He knew about the app.
He did. He knew about that.
Thank you, buddy. Next one is from AJ.
She can hold her own until we get there.
Thanks for whoever subscribed, man. That helps out a lot.
Hey Dave, hey Matt, love the podcast. And thank you for the opportunity. I wanted to talk about how the sleep used to like to argue for the rotundity of Earth and how motion should elude human senses based on the cumbersome single revolution per day theory, coupled of course with gravity, which by now is easily discerned as a living, breathing, and completely conscious magic, given it's just a fraction of its responsibilities from the equator to one of the poles, and that's just here on Earth.
Yeah, I'm still fucking her like a bitch. Did you come up to that thing, Jack? I slammed that down. I slammed it down. You know that slammed it down.
Or not see, which I think we pretty well have on lockdown. Look at us right now. Using the equator as a frame of reference, 24,901 miles.
Stay true to yourself, bless the Creator for everything they gave, for everything that He or She or in general gave us. I think everyone should pray every night before they go to bed. I ain't a big pray, simple little pray. No, I've been praying every day, and I throw out little things that see. The Creator or God is not like hold your hands and that activates it. It's you call it out and you just talk. So when people think, you have to go to church to be religious, actually the church is what actually is formulated from the gospel to control people in the way they want to control people. So yeah, you can't have a great mind if you're stuck inside a bubble. You got to be able to pop that bubble and openly think. Everything is a question. Why is the most important question of all? Why? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? Very important question. It's the most used question word ever is why. So, stick together, It's not even saying that you need to believe in, flat earth and that, and all that crap. All that stuff. It's more or less like a use your own eyes and what.
There's too much to do.
Look at the moon every night. See how bright it is. Can't land on something that literally blinds your eyes a little bit.
I heard you want us some allies while on Prometheus. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those.
Them are just simple observations that everyone can do. I look at the moon when it's a full moon. It is so bright. It is ridiculously bright. It's not like the sun, but it's bright enough to where you know that it doesn't make sense that you couldn't land on something that bright. That's number one. That's like the first step that I took to be like, say, something's wrong with that. Next step I took is I could see something from like 20 miles away, which I couldn't be able to see.
Strange times.
I asked people about, plane rides and that. They could see, like hundreds of miles, like all the way out. It's small, but you can see hundreds of miles.
The longer I stand here, the more
all the way around. Because, you're probably like a mile or so up above. It is ridiculous.
I heard you want us some allies while on Prometheus. Some people are like that.
But yeah, that's like the biggest thing. And I believe that people need to understand that, if we can... If we all start believing again and all start pushing towards our Creator, we start to see different things. We start to feel different. The reason why there's a torment in between people are like, oh, I'm depressed, I have anxiety, I'm tormented. Tormented comes from, Lucifer, Satan. Satan is a tormentor. Demons are tormentors. They feed off of torment. The less torments you have, the less afraid you are. People feed off of being afraid.
Some people are like that, attracting friends and
So one of the things I say, don't be, if you're gonna think like that, if you're gonna think like that, which normal people do is, why? Because you don't have anyone that guides you towards the light. So figure out how you deal with mental illness altogether. Believe in the Creator. Pray to the Creator. Pray about your life. Talk about your life like you would towards a friend. And you would be most likely alleviated from it. I went through my torment. I'm 33 years old, man. I went through, like, you know, I think certain things about, like, my life and that have been very tormentive. And I tormented it. I used to hate myself. But now I love myself. And why is that? How can you change? It's because you believe in yourself, as in you love yourself. You love yourself, that means other people can love you. But you don't need their love. You want their love. It's different. Because needing someone's love is basically saying you don't love yourself. When I listen to people have conversations that, like, when they're at work and that, these, you know, girls, most likely it's, you know, women and that, maybe some guys, but normally I work with a lot of women. They're always going to be, like, sitting there on their phone, that, talking to their boyfriends, and I'm like, dude, you are at work. You don't need me. You can text your boyfriend. They're like, okay, I don't text anyone. Like, the overnight waitress, I really don't text her at work. I'll call her and say, hey, are you going to be coming in? I want to see her in person. I don't want to constantly be in communication. I want to see them on face chat and stuff. I don't give a fuck about that. It's this constant want to be close. Now, that's what really disintegrates a relationship the most. Is you constantly are seeing someone. You have to give yourself that space. Like one of the girls are working at, she's young and that, she says, I see my boyfriend every day. Why? Why just see him? Okay, you see him for 30, 40 minutes, you know, an hour, 2 hours and that. You see him and that, you talk and chat and, you know, stuff like that. Like, okay. You know why you do that? It's emotional. When you fight against that emotion, you start being more logical. Logical makes you think. You need space to be able to make that relationship last. It's all about timing. There's a certain amount of time before you guys start to really want to be together. If you're constantly like, hey, baby, on the phone, that you're constantly throwing out emotions, your body can only go through so much dopamine rush. The thing is, if that's the only thing that's giving you a dopamine rush, then that's the problem. Like, this girl was, like, miserable because she couldn't see her boyfriend. I can tell that she was miserable. It was ridiculous. I'm sitting like, you got people here that can entertain your mind. You can chit-chat, you can talk. You say, well, I want to see my boyfriend. That your boyfriend's not here. If I did have a girlfriend, tell me the honest truth, well, I don't have a girlfriend. I couldn't give her enough attention. She would have to be begging for my attention because I'd be like, I know what to do. I don't go out on a date and that. Well, that's the problem is when you get boys that want too much attention, and this is what comes down to, women are always going to want more attention than men. Men don't get attention by being emotional. Men get attention by doing things, promoting stuff, making money, making more money. You know, stuff like that. They're leaders. They're supposed to be leaders. Like, I'll listen to people, but it's just knowledge. Like, I see, like, when I go up to the gym and that, I see a group of boys, a group of girls walking, and they're, like, I see, like, 4 groups of girls, they follow each other around that. And then when I see older men working out by themselves, you know, I see a lot of these young people there, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'll be sitting there, like, pushing the fucking weights, and I'll be grunting, and, oh my god, this, you know, like, oh my god, this fucking hurts, and my pecs are in pain, my muscles are sore as fuck. And these guys are just sitting there, like, I see people do back presses, they suck their chest like that, they're doing like this. And I'm like, promoting themselves to go like this, and lean the fuck back and have that plate kind of lay on their abs, and then pull back. And I'm like, I just like dad be rolling like this. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, one guy was trying to do lat pull downs, and he was just doing bicep fucking curls. His hands were like this, and he was getting a little bit of action going on, but it was too heavy for his lats to capture all of it. So he's doing bicep curls, basically. He's basically doing chin-ups. And then, you know, just to prove a point, I don't do things by telling people. I do things by just going on there and showing. I shot for 80 pounds. My shit was this fucking wide. I was sitting there going all the way down, make sure that my lights get out. I stick my fucking chest out. That's what I always do. I stick my chest like this. I pull down with my back. My arm should not be using at all. My back is strong enough to pull it down. So I did 80 pounds. I went up to 90 pounds. I did 100 pounds. 100 pounds is actually pretty light to me. I'm very surprising. Normally I couldn't do that much. I went up to 120 now, and I got up to like 5 now. I actually pulled down that. I was using a little bit of bicep at the end of it because I need to check it all the way down. Once again. And I was showing this guy that because, you know, it's just like, I didn't say nothing to him, but I was just like, just doing it. And he was just like,
is this what you do for fun? Loiter?
And seeing all these guys that do that, they're seeing me lift really fucking hard. And they're all sitting there like, and I watch these little teenage girls and like 16, 17 or whatever, staring at me, watch me like, you know, lift weights and then they're trying to eyeball this certain kind of guys. This is what a lot of women do. They start off at like, they really start really young too. They'll start from 14 to 18. They'll really start to look for guys. And they'll be so boy crazy because they're at their like hormonal like levels are the highest when they're actually at that age. It's kind of like weird that it is like that, but it is. You know, and as they get into their 20s and that, it starts to slow down. They start to not be so boy crazy and that. Mom, it's a fairy tale thing. And they're desperate because they want someone to take care of them. You know, being tormented is what makes a man a man. That's what they always say. Every time I watch any type of anime now, when I see like a woman that's a princess, she's never tormented. She's pampered because she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, she's, you know, sexy all over and that. Everyone gives her enormous amount of credit because she is beautiful. And then once again, you know, one of the guys, he's a warrior. And he's a very gorgeous man, but he doesn't care about his looks. He basically walks around and he's very shy. He's like, oh, all the people are all like, all the girls are like, oh my god, you're so hot, you're so attractive, look, you're so beautiful and that. And he's all like, I don't care. That's unwanted attention. You still like it a little bit, but you're not like crazy about it.
I heard you want us some allies.
And that's how I really start to notice why people have so much issues. Because when they look at themselves, they might look at themselves as being either better than what they are or not as good as they want to be. Or they don't like themselves at all. It's a huge thing out there. No one, fuck all celebrities. Most of those big buff dudes all do steroids. All of them pretty much do steroids. Dwayne Johnson's 50 years old. He should not be bigger than what he was when he was in his fucking early 20s. Dude's on gear. He cycles off gear. He cycles off peptides and that. They all do that. All of them do it. Chris Hemsworth's almost 40 years old. The dude's doing roids. They cycle him off gear. Always. Always. Gear's a enormous steroid out there. And what I'm saying is, you can look good, but people will go on testosterone, which most likely probably what a lot of them are on. Especially if they keep on growing, they're definitely on probably gear. You look at like Michael Hearn. Dude cycles off gear. He'll be like, oh, I lose 20 pounds of muscles because he's going off cycle for like 3 or 4 months. Then he gets back on cycle. His body has to heal. When he gets back on cycle, I gained 20 pounds of muscle. Because you went off and on cycle, bro. You're not getting any fucking bigger. You're just going right back to where you were when you were on cycle. I mean, you lost 20 pounds of muscle, you still be a big fucking dude. That's the problem
I
is,
heard you won us some allies while on Prometheus.
that's the mentality that people have, where they only love themselves if they have the things that they want, not the things that they need. So the things that you need is like, what's happiness? Happiness is something that you enjoy things with. Some people think I need a relationship. I talk to younger people. Younger people are very poisonous with comes on relationships and that. Like, if you can maintain your mind without worrying about getting relationships, people throw that shit down your fucking throat. The only reason why you most likely want relationships is because you're trying to get out of a situation that you don't know how to get out of. So you want to be in a state of mind that's easier for you to get out of. Because you're like, oh, I like to. Another one guy I was talking to, he broke up with some girl, broke up with him like not even like, I don't know, like 5 months or 3 months ago or something like that. Give or take. He's all of a sudden found another girl that likes him. I say, dude, you need to stop dating girls. Like, well, I like her. Bush like, dude, you need to get a job. You need to work. See, your mind's so fixated on that fucking emotion because you don't understand how women work. Number one, I told him, I used to be just like that. Number one, you do not text a woman 5 million times. You text her once. You tell her, hey, I want to see you. And you say, I want you to come over. If it takes her an hour or two to get back to you, then you do not text her at all. You preoccupy yourself with playing games and that. Because inside your mind, you don't know that she's doing it on purpose. But I've seen girls do it. They'll watch their text, they'll put it on their phone. I've seen it. Like, I haven't texted my overnight girl in a while.
Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and.
I haven't texted her at all. I think it's last time. When was the last time I texted her?
I am not one of those types.
I texted her on May 22nd. That was almost a week ago. But yeah, it was a week ago.
Have you had a chance to check out my mixtape yet?
She was hanging out with one of her friends, and I had a breakup, and then we took away just breakups and that, which is basically a saying that she's talking about someone that she likes, but she's using the breakup as code words.
Loiter?
Prince and Raiders, roll out!
It's not over yet.
Here's how the conversation went the other time. That okay. This is how you know. Okay, so this is all on 22. I ended up calling her and I said, okay, I got a Scooby-Doo thing. I still have the Scooby-Doo thing. I took a picture of it. It looks like he has Down syndrome. It's a fucking hilarious picture. She said the lighting makes him look radiant. Yeah, laugh aloud. When do you get off? She was asking me when I got off. So I was basically saying, okay, she's attracted to me. No girls matter when you get off from that. I don't give a shit how masculine a woman is. When a woman likes you, they'll never ask that question. That they don't like you. It's at 10.
Crimson Raiders.
Get off tomorrow. No, I work at 4. We can hang out tonight.
Crimson Raiders?
Lamy, yeah, we can see how we are feeling around then. Okay, sounds good. I said, what's up?
I heard you won us some allies while on Prometheus.
She said, chill out at BorderLand, blah, 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 while I'm walking home. And she said, weather's nice.
But I am not one of those
like,
types.
What? I was like, I mean, yeah, the weather's nice.
There used to be so many of
them. And this is where it starts to get, this is like 20 minutes later. I was watching Baki. She was texting me when I was watching Baki, and I didn't pay attention to it. I was watching Baki, and I didn't even really care. And she was asking me questions. She asked me, well, how are you staying up asleep already and laugh out loud? It's telling me that she's thinking about me.
No one wants that.
Dead on. Like, she texted me almost just as much, if not more, than I did.
Prince and Raiders, roll out!
And that's what I'm saying, is that's how it is. My conversation was very small. Like, a lot of it was just like, yeah, laugh out loud, 10. And her stuff was actually full-on sentences. I'm telling you, I had one full-on sentence. When I was saying, no, I work at 4, blah, blah, blah. I think that's right. And then she sent me a full thing, but she gave me a smiley face. The smiley face is indicating that she likes me, that she likes to hang out with me.
Yes, it's lots of rest for the wicked, huh?
That's what you want as a man. Because inside her mind, like, yeah, I'm sure she's like there's a possibility we could have hung out today. I told her, like, yeah, I'm off on Tuesday. She didn't say nothing. Because she probably had plans, and I'm like, okay, don't give a shit, you know. Because the thing is, I like hanging out with her. I like the conversation. I'm not going to say that we're not going to do anything, but I told her flat out, this is how you got to be bold. I told her flat out, I said, hey, it's going to be a time where we're going to get closer to each other because we hang out with each other. So the thing is, I don't want to hang out with her too much because I see her at work all the damn time. You know, I always see her at work. So I don't want to hang out with her outside of work as much because I see her at work all day. Yeah, we can't really do anything, but we're still having conversations. We're still getting closer to each other, and we're still having a little, you know, back and forth thing. She talks about her friend that, and she asks me questions, blah, 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 blah. That's what it is. So, like, next time that I hang out with her, we actually do see each other, say, you know, like, I don't see her, say, if I saw her Tuesday, I wouldn't be seeing her Wednesday. I probably wouldn't see her till, like, Thursday night. Because normally I don't see her. I'm supposed to leave at 10, but I normally stay a little bit longer than that because they normally need more help in that. And sometimes if the dishwasher doesn't come in at 10, I take up the hours. I'm like, fuck it, I might as well get more hours now. Be smart about it, you know? So for that young gal I was talking to in that, I was saying, just be Pacific, you know. Once you break through certain things and that, eventually, you know, they want to get closer to you because it's for someone that they want to make sure that you're not a guy that's going to be like, okay, you just want to bang me type of thing. Even though some women are like that, but sometimes when you throw out just a little bit of emotions and you get into a conversation about things, like our thing is we like playing Killing Floor. I told her, I was like, I got a TV here. You know, I got my PlayStation 4 Pro. I can hook it up in that and figure out a way to, like, push my bed over more, which I'm going to do. And we can get something set up between with me and you. You know, because I can push my, you know, I was just looking at it from my perspective that, you know, I can, and then we can play, like, BorderLand together and shit, start doing together. So I can, like, I can do it right now. Do is I can take a lot of things probably fall because I'm going to fucking put up against it. I can move my dresser, and my dresser's about, the dresser's about, say, 3.5, 4 feet wide. I can take it and move it on the side. I'll get 4 feet of space. I can really move my bed 4 feet over if I wanted to. Or I can just put it long way if I chose to. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think what I need to do is I need to put it on the opposite side. Because then I can shift my bed. Yeah, I can shift my bed a different way. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep up against the wall and I'm going to try and push it over a little bit more to give more space on this side. So before my bed was on this side of the wall, where this wall is at, all the way across where the window's at, I had it butt up against there, so I can have more room on the other side, but it's going to be too much. So usually I need a little bit of a bigger room. But I can still do stuff here. I mean, I can still rearrange chairs and I kind of push stuff in the back. You can clean up a little bit and probably get another chair right here and then get another table right there and kind of swing that around and plug everything in.
This bores me.
There's just a lot of shit back here. That's all it is. I guess you could play on the computer with that if you really want to. Well, obviously I'll be streaming it, but that makes it room. I can give you a little table here.
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and
Oh, we still have that.
wherever they go. But I am not one of those types.
I guess I can move back the TV a little bit more if I really want to. Give me a couple more inches in that. I don't know what happens. I really want to fucking stay up and play more, but man. I caffeinated shit. I just drank it too.
Waiting for something? I forget. There used to be so many of us on the door. Now it's like we're spilled across the stars.
Cheers to that subscriber. I'm very happy people are starting to subscribe again. Yeah, I really don't talk about Flat Earth that much. Well, let's talk about mental health. I'd rather talk about mental health a lot more. Because I think a lot of people need to understand that, mental health comes from knowing, not from believing as much. Now, you can believe in something, but you have to know what is right and what is wrong. Like, a lot of people don't understand that because a lot of people live their life in this, this weird, transitional world and they don't really grasp exactly what's going on.
There used to be so many.
So, to me, they kind of lose themselves a little bit.
We're spilled across the stars. I heard you.
I don't blame them. People lose a lot of stuff.
Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. If I do talk to her again, I'll just ask her to come over, and she probably will. We'll get that shit started and come home.
Be proud. I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. And never will be.
Yes, it's lots of rest for the wicked, huh?
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Promethea. You would be proud.
Oh man, that shit's crazy though.
Glad to have so many badass.
Oh man, I'm getting so fucking tired.
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that. Friends and allies and
I took a little nap in that.
But I am not one of those types.
Nah, I'm just getting bored. I think I'll watch me some anime or something. Something that sweet.
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Promethea. You would be proud.
Hey, recruit! Drop and give me $20! That's an order!
Just admiring the scenery, imagining it drenched in blood.
Is this what you do for fun? Loiter? Strange times.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
This bores me, as most things do. Can't stop now. There's too much to do.
Come
on.
on.
Check out my mixtape yet?
Mind if I practice my small talk?
Yeah, my mate.
How is about this weather we're having? Please don't respond. I truly don't.
Yeah, I did see this before. This was on Hulu.
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Promethea. Proud.
Crimson Raiders? Roll out!
Mind if I practice my small talk? How is about this weather we're having? Please don't respond. I truly don't care.
先生に店に行こうか。
大丈夫だな。
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to me.
沢田先生はお、香り。
ゆうやさん、そちらの班の調子はどうです？
いい感じかな。サバイバルじゃなかったらもっと楽しめたと思うけどね。
そうですね。でも楽しいですよね。
そうだね。
香織さん、終わったよ。はい、わかりました。それではゆうやさん、また。
また。
リンさん、楓さんも。
ゆうやくん。りょうくんやしんごくんから聞いていた通りだ。今のは何だい？あの香織様と親しい仲だなんて本当に羨ましい。ああ、僕もあのプリンセス香織とお近づきになりたい。プリンセス？
いやー、香織といえば理事長の娘さんでしょ。それに加えてあの優雅な佇まいと性格の優しさからプリンセスって呼んでるやつもいるんだよ。そうそう。
へえ、やっぱりすごい人なんだな。
パーフェクトだ。これだけ取ってきた班も初めてだが、その全てが食えるもんだったのもお前らだけだぞ。これでボーナスアップに近づいた。だがお前ら気を抜くなよ。料理も採点対象だ。ちなみにこの中で料理ができるのは
It's how you make a YouTube business,
店長、
man.
頑張ってくれ。全てはお前
I
に
like
かかっている。
YouTube business.
主に先生のボーナスが。
I love this. I'm not trying to become a view queen like Mr. Beast. Like, as soon as you go on the front page, it's nothing but fucking Mr. Beast bullshit. Mr. Beast going, Arr! You got all these people, like, dude. Like, okay, Mr. Beast. You make unimportant shit that's fucking dumb. You're part of the oligarch because you made a flat earth thing and you fucking, like, did some stupid ass fucking shit and try to say that magnets are like super strong magnets. You're basically making fun of flat earthers now. Right there to specifically say you're part of the oligarch, dude. That's the reason why you got that fucking job. They threw money at you because they knew you were stupid. The algorithm wasn't fixed on you, bro. They gave you that algorithm because you're a fucking dumbass. That's the reason why. You can say all the bullshit you want to say.
Some people are like that.
That's why they gave them that. It's not because you figured it out.
But I am not one of those types.
You know how you figure out the algorithm? Financials and kids. You can know how to capture kids' attention. You're gonna make your fucking millions of dollars. That's what everybody does. PewDiePie did the same damn thing. That's why PewDiePie was on top. You know why? Because he made kid content. He used to talk about Minecraft and blowing shit up. You got people like Cinemassacre. AVGN is a lot more popular than PewDiePie's fucking shit. But PewDiePie gets sponsored by all these fucking big old dickheads because he gets a lot of views. Dude makes 3 million views. And every time I go on and you see Mr. Beast's stupid fucking dumbass. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, Matt, but 83 million views.
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. And never will be.
Here's what it is. Ages 1 to 100 fight for $500,000. Look at this shit. Raising 20, raising what? $20 million to plant 20 million trees.
I heard you won us some allies.
Giving millions to charity. No one gives a fuck about your charity case, bro.
And allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types.
When you go on this channel, you go on as about. This is ridiculous. Like, it's about. He has 26 billion views. He started in 2012. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look what he's doing. You know what I mean? Accomplishments. Raising $20 million, plant 20 million trees. Give millions to charity. Donate over 100 cars. Give away a private island. Giving away 100 PS4s. That was a while ago. Give away $1 million in one video. Count 100K. Read the dictionary. Watch Dance Till You Die for 10 hours. Like, this is ridiculous.
Glad to have so many badasses on our side.
This is what he says. Do not email me he's like, do not email me asking for money. I give away money because it makes me happy.
As most things do.
It's a good thing I can't
Strange times.
That's how much. This dude's worth billions of dollars. Literally billions. And that's like his first fucking channel. He has like 10 other channels in different languages. That dude makes so much fucking money. He's on TikTok. He's rocking out TikTok money. He's not a bad guy. I can't say he's bad, no, but what the fuck, dude? He's a fucking, the oligarch gives him all this money now because he's following along. Well, I give money. I bet you won't give money away to a flat earther. 100%. I bet you ain't gonna come near me and be like, "Hey, here's $1 million, bro," because you're a true believer in God and you're a true believer in the flat Earth and that's amazing. And no, it'd be like, man, fuck you, dude. I bet you. Let's say this: if you start believing in the globe, I'll give you $1 million. I'll be like, believe in the globe? It's like, I know this motherfucker's flat. What do you believe in the globe for? Like, what the fuck is that dumbass shit?
Bricks and Raiders, roll out!
Mind if I practice my
That shit's funny as fuck.
How is about this weather we're having? Please don't respond. I truly don't care. Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Prometheus. We will be proud.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
Drunk ass fucking bitch on here.
Have you had a chance to check out my mixtape yet?
Can't stop now. There's too much to do. I heard you want us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that. Friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. Never will be.
These people pause for like a whole minute and a half or something like that. Just because the food was so good. Man, I want to make me some food. I don't like ramen noodles.
Glad to have so many badasses on our side.
I'll make me some fucking rice. But do it! Motherfucking rice! Do want to make me some oatmeal on that, but that brown sugar gives me the gas. So they are right. Sugar does give you a lot of gas.
But I am not one of those types. Never will be. I heard you want us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. And never will be.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
There used to be so many of us on Pandora. It's like Raiders are bringing the fight to Prometheus. You would be proud.
So Mercenary Day will be here before you know it. Thought about what you're gonna give me?
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. I never will be. Strange times.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. I never will be. Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Prometheus. Everyone would be proud.
It's a good thing I can't feel boredom because yowza!
Can't stop now. There's too much to do.
Hey recruit, drop and give me $20. That's an order.
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. I never will be.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
It's not over yet.
Yes, it's lots of rest for the wicked, huh? Have you had a chance to check out my mixtape yet?
We can't stop now. There's too much to do. Is this what you do for fun? Loiter?
All right.
Strange times. Is this what you do for fun? Loiter?
Toodles?
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Prometheus. You would be proud. I need to stay busy or my mind wanders. No one wants that, believe me. Glad to have so many badasses on our side. Am I waiting for something? I forget. There used to be
a chance to check out my mixtape yet?
Strange times. I need to stay busy or my mind wanders. No one wants that, believe me.
Yes, it's lots of rest for the wicked, huh?
Glad to have so many badasses on our side. This bores me, as most things do.
Hey, recruit! Drop and give me $20! That's an order!
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Prometheus. Roland would be proud. I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. Never will be.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Prometheus. Roland would be proud. I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. Never will be. Glad to have so many badasses on our side.
Have you had a chance to check out my mixtape yet?
Is this what you do for fun? Loiter?
So Mercenary Day will be here before you know it. Thought about what you're gonna get me?
It's not over yet. I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. I never will be. We can't stop now. There's too much to do.
Have you had a chance to check out my mixtape yet?
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. I never will be.
Hey, recruit! Drop and give me $20! That's an order!
There used to be so many of us on Pandora. It's like we're spread across the stars. Mind if I practice my small talk? How is about this weather we're having? Please don't respond. I truly don't care. It's not over yet.
Have you had a chance to check out my mixtape yet?
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. I never will be. Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Prometheus. Roland would be proud.
It's a good thing I can't feel boredom because, yowza!
some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. Never will be.
So Mercenary Day will be here before you know it. Thought about what you're gonna give me?
There used to be so many of us on Pandora. Now it's like we're spilled across the stars.
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. Never will be.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Promethea. You would be proud.
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. Never will be.
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Promethea. You would be proud.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
Mind if I practice my small talk? How is about this weather we're having? Please don't respond. I truly don't care.
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Promethea. You would be proud.
Yes, it's lots of rest for the wicked, huh?
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. Never will be.
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Promethea. You would be proud.
Have you had a chance to check out my mixtape yet?
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. Never will be.
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Promethea. You would be proud.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. Never will be.
It's not over yet.
Yes, it's lots of rest for the wicked, huh?
Is this what you do for fun? Loiter?
Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Promethea. You would be proud.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
This bores me, as most things do.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
It's not over yet.
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types. Never will be.
Crimson Raiders, roll out!
Glad to have so many badasses on our side.
Oh my god, my stream actually stayed up?
Is this what you do for fun?
Holy shit, I'm not growing.
Strange times.
I do appreciate that. Thank you.
It's a good thing I can't feel boredom because yowza!
It's not over yet.
I heard you won us some allies while on Promethea. Some people are like that, attracting friends and allies and well-wishers wherever they go. But I am not one of those types.
I tried that. Cool. Yeah, mental health's a fucking issue, man. A lot of people out there don't understand why they have certain issues. It's all about the truth, baby. If you don't know the truth about what's going on with their life, they don't know what to say.
It's not over yet.
The number one happiness is, you know, stay true to yourself.
Some people are like that.
Man, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to play this anymore. I guess I can. I don't want to watch the rest of my anime. I'm probably go to bed. The caffeine ain't kicking in with shit. But yeah, I mean, everyone goes through predicaments, and I mean, the best thing to do is try to just keep things out of your mind and keep them pushing forward. Let's see what the fuck it is. So 17. Oh, it was 16. Okay, it was 16. But yeah, that's the best thing to do is keep on pushing forward, man. You'd be surprised how much you can learn by just sitting there and ignoring people. The fuck's in here? Why is there a thing here? Oh, there is nothing over there. You know, that's what I've been telling myself for years and that, you know.
That's a good one. Collect them all. Not rich enough.
It matters a lot. Keep yourself sane. You know, get a decent job, work your way up. You know, you gotta work hard for your money. That's the biggest thing. I mean, I know Twitchers and YouTubers, especially Twitchers, not Twitchers, but TikTokers, man. TikTokers don't have to do much to make good money. They can make videos about taking shits, talk about poo-poo and that, and they'll be making all their damn money. I'm not even joking either. Like, it's ridiculous how much people make money off of being stupid. But yeah, the guys went on Mr. Beast's thing. I never watch his videos. I don't give a fuck about his videos. You know, that boy's an oligarchy type of person. He's been, you know, funded through big business to do his shit. Dude literally throws money at people because he has so much. I mean... But yeah, it's all about just staying true to yourself and that. So like, if you go through any type of problem in life, problems are meant to be resolved. You know, your life has always been a present. That's why I call it a present. Every day you're awake, it's a present. So it's like, think about it like that. You know, life is, you know, very beautiful in that. Like my family's, you know, I'll talk about my family. My family's pretty scattered, and you know, I grew up in a way of just like dealing with bullshit, you know, emotional stuff and that. And I was the youngest one in my family. So being the youngest one in my family is what less likely I was gonna have issues in a way.
Gorge yourself.
You know, I did have some really good friends that when I grew up in that, but all of us scattered because they all got married. I'm not going to get married. I already know that for a fact. I do not want to get married. I don't want to fall in line with that. And tell you the truth is, I'd rather have multiple girlfriends and have multiple big families than that. I know it's not like the best thing for people to think about, and that's like, oh, that's so horrible, you can't be thinking like that. It's like, well... I'm gonna say no, if I could make enough money enough, if YouTube does blow up, which I doubt it's going to blow up super big. This fucker's gonna have to be crowdfunded. That's gonna get a lot of copy strikes. I really don't get as many, or copy complaints then. I really don't. But sometimes I do. That's annoying.
We need a sign that says it's been this many nanoseconds since Claptrap's last screw-up. Just saying.
Oh.
Well, Malawan's still occupying Athenas, but at least the fragment's safe. That's gonna have to be good enough for now.
You know what? Don Hack should probably look up Fist more stars so they got the new ones.
This ship is impressive. Not nearly as many oil stains and thumping noises as the old sanctuary.
Okay, here it is. I got 3 episodes of it. Really?
Athenas will always be my home, but I almost miss Pandora. Almost.
Oh, it's got all the episodes of this one.
Well, Malawan's still occupying Athenas, but at least the fragment's safe. It's gonna have to be good enough for now.
I always want to see the American Fist of North Star. I remember seeing Fist of North Star when I was on when I was younger, and I watched it on like an older channel. And that I used to have the American version of it.
Malawan's still occupying Athenas, but at least the fragment's safe. It's gonna have to be good enough for now.
I've heard humans in this situation sometimes hum to themselves. A flaw in their biology, clearly.
Yeah, it's not gonna have. It's gonna have.
Hope the people of Athenas are all right. Athenas will always be my home, but I almost miss Pandora. Almost.
There's the new Fist of North Star. There's the new Fist of North Star.
We need a sign that says it's been this many nanoseconds since Claptrap's last screw up. Just saying. Well, Malawan's still occupying Athenas, but at least the fragment's safe. It's gonna have to be good enough for now.
I think it might go into... I think it does go into... Dang, there's a lot of seasons of this.
This ship is impressive. Not nearly as many oil stains and thumping noises as the old sanctuary.
Fuck it, let's keep on continuing.
時よ、お前は天使なのか、悪魔なのか。
She hasn't gotten herself killed.
The whole monastery was built around it by monks. Maybe it is, but right now it's attracting the wrong kind of attention. I came back from Pandora to protect this place. That was working out pretty good until Malawan found us.
Attention, stupid pacifist monks! Mr. Trot is not just a title. Oppression is my profession. Athenas is now property of the Malawan Corporation. No trespassing.
Ugh, that's Trant. Real pain in my ass. So far, he hasn't been able to get into the anchor hold, but let's not rely on his incompetence.
Oh, this is the same one. Okay.
Take your time.
Oh, there's more episodes of this. Fuck yeah, I love this one.
取引だ、キノコども。俺の頼みを聞いてくれりゃ。アドラリオ、エアンビオ合同の課外事業をクリアし、金の取引を手に入れたマッシュ。
しかしランスの忠告も虚しく、学校の中で迷子になったマッシュはなぜか敵対するレアン領の中枢であるマギア・ルッツの本拠地へと来てしまった。
喋りかけてるそれ異形ですよ。
ご指摘ありが
どういたしまして。
君か一問で君
はい、そうです。
君はなぜ深刻しろです。
家族の弱いから
素晴らしい。だが間違っている。深刻ショットはこの世界を作る人間のことだ。文字通り神の使いに等しい。創造主の思想として君はあまりに弱いらしい。
じゃあ
僕はこの世界本来の姿を戻す。人間がなぜ栄えてきたか分かる。強き種が弱い種が奪い利用し盗ってきた。だが人間である弱者の真の領土慈悲ざれ言だ。世間のやつに見ようとし真実は我々の本質は変わらない。命が弱きは利用される。我々のような高次な存在だけがさそれが自然。
なるほど。つまりそれはあなたも平和に暮らしたいってことですか。
何言ってるのあいつ。聞いてたのか話を。
その発言敵意と受け止めろ。
そんなつもりじゃないです。いいんですか。
そうか。なら今金のコインを渡せば君のことを見逃したい。
あげません。
そうか。まあ君に拒否権はないと。
あまり大したことないじゃないですか。なんださっきの鍛え方が段違いだ。
このコインは僕が正しく使ってあげる。
大したことないって言ってすみませんでした。まずい。人を踏み殺しかけてしまってる。ちょっと保健室連れて行ってきます。
コインは諦めるのかい。
いや、物事には優先順位ってものが。それにあんたがどれだけ強くても負ける気ないから僕。じゃあ失礼します。
彼の圧倒的な自信、ただの考えなしか、それともなんだこの違和感は。人形のボタンがない。
今さっきありえないことを目の当たりにしたような。人形がコインを弾いた瞬間、キノコ頭が人形から何かを引きちぎり、すごい勢いで飛ばして空中で弾いて浮いたコインを肺活量で吸い戻した。いや、どういうこと？
面白い。
危ねかった。それにしても、なんであんなとこで人が倒れてたんだ。意識ないし、早く連れてかなきゃ。
なんだ、元に戻ってる。人形になってからの記憶がまるでねえ。一体どうやって俺は。何してんだってめえ。
回復借金を鍛えてます。
そうか。つがお前がここにいるってことは、お前が俺のことを。
そうです。
なんでだ。俺はお前の敵だったんだぞ。
まあ、困った時はお互い様だけど。
したったれさ。そうか。
じゃあ僕は帰るんで、お大事に。
困った時はお互い様って。いけすかねえ野郎だ。その頃、アドラ寮302号室では。
なぜ貴様がこの部屋にいる？そしてなぜ髪型が変わってる？
それはこっちのセリフだ。イメチェンだイメチェン。でもじゃあ前髪ある方が好きな感じするから言いにくらゴリゴリゴリゴリゴリ。
なんでランス君もトット君も僕の部屋で喧嘩してるの？
こいつの顔は明らかに偏差値70超えて空腹でこの長身。こいつの人生プレイ難易度はイズフォームで面白くない率 500%。出てってこの部屋から。
いや僕の部屋なんだけどここ。
イライラするぜお前見てっと。俺は寺がいいやつが死ぬほど嫌いなんだ。
俺も品のない奴は死ぬほど嫌いだ。今すぐこの世から消し去ってやってもいいんだぞ。
上等だ。3回殺してやるぜ。
いいだろう。相手になってやる。
Finding trouble.
お願いだからやるなら
本当、嫌なものが壊れるから外でやって。
Do it, bud.
ああ、人の部屋上がるときの手土産だろ。調子だろ。
But that's why I took her in. Whether she was gonna get so killed or she would be prepared to, survive.
めちゃくちゃ香りがいいから。それ俺のお気に入り。
いやー、なんだかんだ今日も俺をよし何を言うちゅう。策を講じるぞ今から。コイン獲得に。
ああ、そうじゃんですか。
私一人何もしてないし自分から降りてきたんだ。そうだった。ちょっと来てください。
なんだこれ。
これは両ごとの金の効果数を払う。
Why are women so emotional? I'm gonna ask that question.
よく見てください。現在レアン寮がほとんどの金のコインを特製しています。それに対して私たちアドラ寮はマッシュ君の1枚だけ。今年度に入ってから
It's like a natural thing, it's supposed.
コインの乱獲をしだしています。
Get all giddy and shit.
私たちの寮の上級生は今学外欄に行っていて。
I never see girls. I mean, younger women I see get giddy and shit, but older women not as much.
そのレアン寮から今年の新格者が。アルカ寮の生徒たちは基本研究にも。
It'll amp up my siren powers. On an extremely related note, how do you feel about grave robbing?
Robbing a human grave is on my bucket list.
Good. There's some iridium hidden in the cemetery. Something tells me Ava's already there. She'll help
I
you
still got
out.
my Crunchyroll account all the way till I think it's the 9th or something like that. I ain't paying a month. I'd rather just resubscribe whenever I choose to watch it because sometimes certain things come out like every other week.
Grab it, since the library's unprotected, and I'll catch up with you later.
I'm lazy. I need to get the lower one. I gotta do this stupid, cringy woman. Shoot, sir.
Empty.
Yeah, work should be pretty good tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna happen with Five Guys.
You there. How are your last
So give me hours I want. I might go there just because it's closer. But I gotta meet all new people, and that's my biggest problem. It's never the work, it's the people. Because I'm so open-minded, and most people I talk to are not gonna be flat earth people and that. They're not gonna be open-minded. All people like to do is just make fun of people. Because they don't understand. Bounce right over him. Gotta deal with this dum-dum. I just got to talk to him that because like it is a lot closer. Like the walking is a lot closer, and it's right next to the gym. So if I do work nights and that, I can go to the gym and probably get like a little bit of workout at it and then go home. But my workout strategy is to work out my whole entire body, and then take 3 to 4 days off, and then do it again. Like I'd rather not.
Maya used to be. Go on adventures, save the universe, kill bad guys.
Because I do my legs too. I do my hamstrings. I do my glutes. I don't really do my calves too much because
So freaking cool. I want to die.
I don't do my calves a lot.
I'm gonna be a vault hunter too. Or I would be if Maya assigned me more than just garden of dust.
I do my back and all that stuff and that. I was doing a little back machine where you have to like lean back and shit. I was doing this and that. You gotta get your abs too, because as the weight goes forward, you can kind of contract it with your abs a little bit. It was pretty nice.
Come on.
It takes a little bit of time. It probably take me about an hour or so to get through all the shit. But that's how I feel that. I can't do it. I have to do it literally like basically like every once a week basically. Or once every 4 days. So like I do it 4 days. Or I do it 1 day and I wait 4 days. I wait 5 days altogether. So next time I'm probably not gonna do it until like Tuesday. I'm just doing it on my off day. I was like, I did it on Tuesday and today's Thursday. And then I still feel pain, so if I do it once a week, I think I'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. I just don't figure out a workout plan that works. If I can work out once a week and work out really fucking hard and really break down the muscle fibers, then once every 5 days would be good. Or say every week.
It's your fault. Huh, empty. And a few more places we can try.
Yes,
That'd be
to
fucking
the
great.
bloodletting!
I do like that person did take that. That's amazing that people are actually starting to notice that I'm actually trying to be different than all the YouTubers and that.
Why are you statue publishers fighting back? Anyway, I thought you were supposed to be all zen and shit. Stop this rebellion immediately, or I'll reduce your tranquil meditation plan to
Oh, fuck this, kill myself. They like that your allies do revive you, that's pretty cool. That's probably one of the better things on this. And this game's still good. I don't like Ava, because Ava's a dumb bitch, but, you know, it is what it is. It's like brooding team. Oh my god, why is it sticky for? It's sticky. Oh my god. Okay, I got some water. Feeling a lot better. I just ate a cup and a half of rice, dry rice, so it was like 2 cups of rice with 4 eggs. Feeling pretty good. I gotta see if our district manager's coming in. I gotta see what he's gonna do, because supposedly he's been... I don't know what's going on. Because, you know, I should have named him to at least a cook already. So that's the problem, is we need swing cooks. And like, I don't mind working till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Fuck, I don't even mind working.
Or is it Ratch? Huh. Looks like they ate the iridium. But Maya's gonna need way more than that.
Like, a lot of people, man, they're like, well, I don't want to stay because I have things I have to do. I'm like,
Ever since I got here.
you work 5 days a week. I mean, if you can get...
This wasn't in my contract.
Ooh.
What the hell?
Oh, it's the splash one. I want the splash one.
No mercy, it must die.
That one.
Yeah, power's so cool.
Hell yeah, that iridium is probably covered. You should pick it up for safety.
Yeah, it's been good multiplayer to play with and that. I do enjoy the story a lot.
Cool. Let's get this iridium to mine. Do this thing! Down, Vault Hunter!
They all missed. What was that shit? Yeah, this tack down's really good for bosses and shit.
I am done playing games, monks. Get ready for some divine judgment from me, Trant!
Maya wants to have all the fun fighting off Malawan, but screw that! That Trump guy is the worst, and I want to kick his dick off myself!
Damn, stop being so feminist, bitch. What the fuck? You bad. Men are bad. No, men are bad. You girls are just crazy.
Ava, go protect the grain store. Let the Vault Hunter take care of Malawan.
Like, so funny is I had this one friend that she used to complain about like her ex. That she used to be so overwhelmed with complaining about her ex that she would sit there and be super fucking harsh towards him, even though they weren't dating anymore. Like, they were not dating anymore at all. She was just like, oh, I want to, chop his thing off. I was like, what the hell? Like, why? Because he treated me like that. He probably treated you like that because you're crazy. That's why. You got some cuckoo and your Cocoa Puffs in your head, girl. You're just crazy.
Relaxation exercises.
You're just fucking crazy. Yeah, you can't be too crazy, man. Oh. If you're a girl and you want to learn how to talk to dudes, it's easy. Here's how you talk to dudes. Hey, how you doing today? Oh, I'm doing great, thank you. And if the guy likes you, he'll probably respond to you. It's pretty easy, actually. And one of the things you can ask a guy, and that's like, oh, what kind of things do you like to do? What kind of things you like to, watch and or whatever it is. Like watching anime or stuff like that. Most guys do. Like watching sports. They're the two basic things you can ask people. It's like when I was at work, this one girl was making a joke about corn. I'm sitting there like, so you got, like, if you're trying to flirt with me, that's like the worst flirting thing I've ever seen. Like, I'm not trying to flirt with you also with jokes. Like, yeah, like, that was a bad joke. I don't know what it was like, something to do with, like, I don't know, it was just silly as fuck. And the staring itself is kind of, like, tedious. She stares at me so much. She'll just blatantly stare at me. I'm just like, what the hell are you staring at? Like, you stare at me so fucking much. Oh! Get fucked. Bitch. And normally I don't say nothing. I'm just sitting there, I'll ask her, what are you looking at? No look at anything. I mean, if you want to say I'm pretty, just say I'm pretty. I mean, that's all you have to say. I mean, I know I got eczema on my face, but like, you can say I'm pretty if you think I'm pretty. Let's talk about my eczema. I don't care. I know I have it. It's like I'm hiding it. Even before I got eczema, people used to fucking stare at me a lot. I mean, I don't know.
Guys, tickling the old ivories. You wouldn't think our clamps are suited to the piano. And they aren't. That guy's got a synth-dope harmonizing module. Sounds like someone won't have an excuse to miss karaoke night this time.
Watch this. そうしてますし、つまり私たちアドラ妖精が
Let me go to bed here a little bit.
ということです。レモンちゃんはみんながわかるようにちゃんと解説してくれて本当いい子だな。チュピです。というわけですので、毎週頑張ってくださいね。
なるほどな。つまりレアンの奴らを消さねば俺の目的は達成されないと。
そういうことですな。
シェドレー！やるぞい！
頑張ってね、みんな。
失われた部屋を取り戻すために。
These muscles will flex in the name of peace. I love that. Watching Masher is fucking hilarious. Fantasy's about some dude that doesn't have magic, but he has a gigantic amount of like physical strength. Fantasy's like a superhero. He has like godlike strength. Basically takes it after One Punch Man kind of thing. He's like godly strong and shit.
お前に接触してくる可能性がある。そいつらを俺が狩る。僕のことが心配な。違う、殺すぞ。
Too hard to crack.
オロル、知っているか？時間というのは過ぎ去ったものだ。
当たり前のこと、さも真理っぽく言うのはやめていただきたい。時間の無駄なの。
Like if I compared this to Wonderland, Wonderland's magic is fucking awesome. It's better than grenades.
過ぎ去っている時間は止めることができない。わしは風呂小屋で掃除をしていた。引くほど袋に嫌われてるお前。
A credit to the pack.
シーフィールド。
マシコは首位決。
ごきげんよう。アドラ領諸君、コインをいただきに来ましたよ。
貴様ら、レアンの そうですとも。我らマギアルクス6、ボロルアンドリューと
セブンス、アンサーシン。面白い。
人格者にふさわしいあなた方ではありません。早速コインをかけて戦いましょう。私もすぐ行きますよ、シーシャーク。狩りの時間です。
俺の相手は貴様か。お前に一ついいことを教えてやる。ああ、勝負には勝つ者と負ける者が存在する。当たり前のことをさもし無駄に慣れて言いやがる。聞き返さなければよかった。手裏剣。円盤状の武器を操るだけ。俺の重力魔法だ。恨みをクロウさんだと手裏剣。さすがにフクロウと関係ない。俺の重力魔法であいつを恨みを。お兄ちゃん、フクロウさんがかわいそうだよ。そうだな、妹よ。お兄ちゃんが間違っていた。どうした。この世は弱肉強食。強い者と弱い者しか存在しない。手裏剣ダブル。待て、後ろのフクロウさんたちが。
What? That one hit my ass?
さてはクラウン家だ。魔法界の超名門、重力魔法のクラウン家。そのクラウン家の長男がいなくなったことは聞いている。こんなにも弱いとはな。自分の才能の中から家を飛び出したのか。同情する。お前は弱き者なのだな。知っているか。弱き者を圧倒することはこの上なく気持ちがいい。人は他人と比較してこそ自分を評価できる。下がいるからこそ己が高知な存在だと認識できる。必要だよ。お前みたいな存在は比べる。
I like you when you're angry.
もう十分だ。楽にして。クラウンを倒しておけばまた己がより高次な存在だと再認識できる。手裏剣トリプル。この違和感はフクロウが一箇所に。恨みを。フクロウさんが邪魔だった。どかさせて。まさか最初の魔法で小屋にかけてあったスコップを操って餌袋を切り裂き、もうやったか。あいつ今までフクロウを気にして俺に攻撃しなかったのか。ふざけるな。何言ってるか。この魔法は俺の最も恨み。
Oh, they're too far away.
戦いはゆるくかも得るたまのち。俺は違う。俺は大切な妹のために戦う。何が言いたい貴様。一つ教えてやろう。お前の自分がために戦うやつ。俺の妹を救うという覚悟。負けるわけがない。
私の作り出したシーフィールドから逃れることはできませんよ。キノコ頭くん。さあ狩りの時間です。今何かがものすごい勢いで横切ったような。いや、ないない。ですね、泳げても時速10キロいかないですよね。気のせいですね、今のは。それにしてもキノコ頭くんが見当たりません。どこ
彼、私の魔法にかかった時、泳げない的なこと言ってませんでした。なんて。なんか感謝されてる。言えません。影すらも。これが狩られる側の気持ち。いいでしょう。私も本気を出します。新作エボルメ。こうなった私はもう誰にも止められません。
マギアルプス6番と7番でこの強さということはなんかいけそう。お前が言うとなんか気が抜けるな。おやおや、ひどい言われようです。随分と少し早計じゃないですか。何より魔法が使えない。落ち着いてくださいよ。私はただ仲間。殺気立ってるじゃないですか。なんだ今、一瞬で移動したのか。これは魔法。殺気立ってしまったことは謝ります。少し見てみたかったものですから。ですが仲間を回収しに来たのもまた事実。焦らなくて大丈夫。またすぐ会える。
This ship is impressive. Not
それで
nearly
は
as
失
many
礼
oil
しま
stains
す。
and buck. I've never been able to use iridium the way Lilith does, but
全言撤回だ。どうやら奴らは相当
okay, here goes.
すぐしがいがあるようだな。
It's working.
あの時に魔法なしであのスピードということは彼は私と同じタイプ。
Teach me that right now. I could get used to that kind of power. You survived the invasion. Now staring at water taught you something after all. I can handle myself.
Ada, fuck off, no one likes your ugly ass.
Oh, you know I would.
Oh my god, look at me, I'm a dumb.
Go pack a bag. You get your wish. We're leaving.
She's the worst character in this fucking game. I hate her so much, she's so annoying. They think every teenager acts that way. No, they don't.
The Iridians left messages like these all over the galaxy. I always figured there was a connection between sirens.
Come on, go. I don't care. Open it up.
It must mean something.
The god of twat. Yeah.
This relic's been here since before I was born. But as long as Malawan knows it's here, Athenas will never be safe.
Okay, I'm bored. I get bored so fucking easily.
I should tell you this before I explain it to Lilith. The real reason I took Ava on as an apprentice, she's going to be a siren someday.
And I want to make sure she's ready when it happens. See you up in the stars, Vault Hunter.
Oh, baby, you know.
here. I'm getting really fucking bored. How's it? 2:30? I've been streaming for the last, like, 4 hours. Don't forget the likes. Likes go a long way. Every little like helps. It truly does. What do we got here? Well, big ass. So that's gonna be torque. Ten times. The accuracy's super low. 30. Yeah, my one stuff's actually really good.
It's time to fight! Pathetic end for a pathetic creature.
Anyway, yeah. Oh. I'm actually just about ready to get off here. I got work later today. I gotta get back on. I might choose to wake up. I don't know yet. Yeah, don't forget to like that. Guys, have any questions, like mental health questions and that? I know a lot of people, don't go into the flat earth thing that much. I get that stuff. But I do like talking about just overall anything that's interesting. And, have a great day and all that stuff from that, See you guys when I see you.